went to go install the SumoSpings, SuperSprings. Here's my part number. Here's the car that I have, the Chevy Silverado 1500 Classic. It's the 4x4. It's 2007. So I'll be using this here. It's kind of, they tell you to use a whole bunch of washers as a spacer, which I think is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cheap, to be honest. Could have had like a plate kind of like this that would go in there. That's this about the same thickness. I think that would be better, have one plate, than trying to look underneath and you have all these washers. I don't know, kind of looks cheap, especially if you're spending $300. The other thing is both these nuts start the thread and then they stop. It looks like the top of these threads right here, over here, are damaged. Like I try to start it and that's it. It doesn't go anymore. It does not want to go anymore on both of the nuts. So I'm underneath the car. It's about 104 degrees outside. Both the nuts don't want to get on there. So now I have to either find a tap that size to tap it. That's it. It doesn't want to go anymore. Or I gotta find a new nut. Basically, this is going to be, that's what I'm talking about. You have all these washers as a spacer. Kind of cheesy and cheap. See, it's going to look something like this. And then you have this non-finished nut. That's it. And then you have this piece that screws in. It's easy to install, but not so easy when you have to try to juggle all these washers and it looks cheap. And then this nut that you have to hold with the 17 mil wrench. So now I gotta find a tap the nut, or find a new nut and then go from there. For $300, I think that's kind of ridiculous. The quality control of it, you could see that it's damaged over here on this thread. Same thing with this one, is damaged over here on this side of the thread. And it's not supposed to be like that. It's nice that they send you some blue Loctite, but when you're underneath the car trying to fix this underneath the truck and it's 100 degrees outside and you run into a small issue like this that turns into a big issue, kind of sucks for $300, to be honest. For $300, I don't think I should be doing this, to be honest. Tapping the nut from the company. And imagine if I didn't have this tap set. I'd have to find another nut or something else. For me, tapping this nut is whatever. It's all these washers that I have to use as a spacer. It's kind of cheesy, to be honest. There we go. Then you put a little bit of Loctite on there. You should be good to go. Let's go install it. So the old one sits in here like this, with the nut up top. So this is what the SumoSprings look like. This is the stock. It's just a comparison. So basically, You have all those washers as a spacer, and that's how it looks there. And then on that thread, put a little bit of Loctite that's provided, and then you screw it in. So that's what the SumoSpring looks like installed. See the clearance to the axle, and that's how an original one looks. See much more space that there is on that one. So it takes a while to bottom out, and I have a 2-inch lift kit there. So this is definitely going to help dampen if I'm carrying a trailer, speed bumps or whatever. So